Well, it appears the star of the show will be taking a nap today, but hey, I'm awake. In fact, I've probably had way too much coffee. So, that note, salutations, kindred spirits, and also, hey, welcome Facebook, as we are doing a dual stream today. This is not something I do that often. So, we're wading in new ground, trying new things, and let's get started with the subject at hand. We're talking magic props today, and what you're looking at on the table is, as they say in the biz, my EDC, my everyday carry. If you were apt to see me in the wild, you probably wouldn't see the two sponge balls that I have in my pocket. My phone wields untold powers. We've spoke about those recently. I generally have a packet trick, a deck of cards, a purse full of coins. I also will often have, let's do it this way, back it up a little bit. I also will keep one of these secret devices on me, the thumb tip, because with one of these we can do untold miracles of the universe. This wallet is often the closer to my magic experiences. Maybe we'll talk about that more in the future. This wallet is where I keep my rubber bands. I keep my rubber bands and my Sharpie. Keep my Sharpie marker in here and the rubber bands. And maybe we'll get to those in a minute as well. I got a lot to talk about today, but just want to give you an idea what you might happen to see if you run into me in the wild and you ask me to do a magic trick. Now, I'm going to get busy and unbox some things here. We're going to unbox the most important tool in all the Magi universe. That's our trusty deck of cards. As I do this, hey, let me say hi to the friendlies. I don't want to skip you guys. We're always happy to see Gary in the crowd. The future of magic is here. Phoenix and Alex, both young men working hard every day. There's Scotty P. What's up, Scotty? Good to see you. And my brother from another mother, Dan Johnson, in the house. Happy to see you always, Dan Henry. Good afternoon. And look at this. Orlando from the land of the Facebook. Look at this. It's working. Robert's here too. Hope things are well over in the southeast Louisiana. Are you in Beaumont? No, you might be in Texas. We'll call it this. Over yonder. What's up, Robert? And hey, kindred spirit Tom Britton is in the house. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to unwrap these deck of cards, start to shuffling them. I have a little magic I'd like you to watch. I got a members giveaway planned. We looked at this gentleman last. Jeffrey. Lonnie was kind enough to give us some DVDs, and I'll talk about the DVDs that someone is going to get right after I play this video. One of my channel members is going to win the instructional for this. Hey, let's take a look at it while I unwrap some cards. This is The Journey, and this is Lonnie Chevry. Restaurant performance.
I know you like the money tricks, and my favorites too. So I'll be using some coins to show you this one. This one uses 1, 2, 3, 4 silver dollars. Now I don't have anything extra over here, and I'm not hiding anything over here. I'm just using those 4 coins, and that's it. Okay? Is that fair?
So pure. This is a great
I want to be fair.
version.
So look at the 4 coins. I sure do. Look at the 4 coins because they're going to disappear. They're going to disappear one at a time. Watch the coins disappear one at a time. The first one disappears from that hand and appears over here in this hand. Just like that.
I love the presentation of they're going to disappear.
Over here,
not that they're going to travel.
2, 3 coins. Now for the second one, I just reach over here behind my elbow.
Boom.
And that's 2.
Yeah, that says everything right there.
2 to go. 2 to go, but I sort of have a problem. The problem is, all of a sudden, I have a feeling that you're going to watch me this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that. You're supposed to watch.
We're trying hard.
Well, it's a little tough for me when you watch, because you already know one of those 2 coins is going to end up over here, and it looks...
Yeah, baby.
Just like that.
What?
That's 3. One to go.
That's what
Just a little help.
silence looks like.
This one. Ma'am, if you don't mind, would you squeeze this one for me? Yeah, you squeeze that one. When you do, look, it ends up right over here. That's 4 coins, and that's it. Now, don't tell anyone how you just did that, okay?
Here, I'll do it for everyone. Lonnie Chevry, you're a genius. Okay, so this is what I got for somebody. In fact, I got 2 sets of these. Oh, we're being tracked. Let me zap us back into the... There we go. Sometimes my webcam gets out of control. So Lonnie, if you were here last week, and if you've been around the channel, you know, he was kind enough to gift the channel some of his instructional DVDs. We looked at some of this material last week. What you just saw was the journey, and there's another trick on this DVD we'll look at shortly. Hey, what I'm about to bring up is my wheel of names. These are all my channel members, people who care enough to throw a couple bucks my way every month to support the channel endeavors. Well, I'm going to support you right now. Someone's going to get this trio of DVDs. Let's see who it's going to be. Clicky, click, click. Good luck, everyone. And if you're a live viewer, stick around. Maybe you'll win a set as well, because one of the live viewers is also going to get a set of DVDs. Well, there we go. Here's our first giveaway winner du jour, Steve Longmire. Steve, I hope you see this video, and if not, I will make an effort to contact you outside of the YouTube channels. But what you're going to want to do, to all channel winners always, just drop me an email, conjure@conjure.com. Yes, conjure@conjure.com. That's because conjure.com. Should we make a segue here? Let's make a segue. Conjure.com is the website that's brought to you today. I suck at commercialism. Share screen. Is the website that, what is it called? We don't even know what to call it. Anyway, this is where I sell things on the internet. And this is some of the products that I'll be talking about today, available at conjure.com. Not that we're making this a total commercial endeavor, as I think the information I'll be delivering today is quite helpful. Hey, look at this. We got a 10% off sale. So that's happening. That's a bonus. And we have free magic gifts that I'll be giving away. So every package through Sunday is going to get a little bonus inside. Magic lanyap, as I like to call it. And yeah, I don't want to dwell on, you know, commercial and things I sell, but, you know, without that site, this stream isn't coming to you today. So, holy cow, I missed something. Dan Johnson supporting the channel endeavors, paying postage, as we like to say. Tim's a sponsor. So many channel members here today. Phoenix, Samuel, Osborne, Mike. I know because I hang out with these guys in the Discord. I hung out there the other night till I about fell asleep. Let me get my banner off of there. My normal bedtime is like 9:30, 10. These guys are keeping me up till 1 in the morning. All right. Let me see what's on my list of things to do. Members giveaway. Are we going to do a card trick? I don't know. Should we do a card trick? I don't feel like I shuffled these enough, and I didn't even take the advertising cards out. Let's save the card trick for later. Yeah. But hey, if you like a deck of Bicycle Reds, that's what I carry. In fact, all the cards that I stock, there's the other one. All the cards that I stock at conjure.com are Bicycle Reds, with maybe the exception of something like the Variety Gaff deck. This is a nice thing that I put together and sell on the interwebs. When I was a young man, I used to buy these Variety Gaff decks from Haynes House of Cards that had a whole bunch of different gaffs. And you can't get those as much anymore. You can get some Variety Gaff decks, but they're not as like accessible to the classic effects like McDonald's Aces. I include one of those. Some double-faced jokers. 4 double-faced court cards for like Wild Card or maybe even a Monty routine. You get some double blankers. Red-blue double backers. Maybe you're putting together Marked, the recent tutorial for the members area. You get some of those, some blank facers, and then some double backers. What is this? Is there an extra 3.5? Okay. So that's my Variety Gaff deck. And in addition to this kind of deck, I also sell about 10 other trick decks. I don't want to make this all about tricky things. What I'm looking to do today is introduce you guys to some of the accessories that I use and offer but more specifically that I use, because that's the kind of things that I sell at conjure.com. Let me introduce you to one of them right now. I'm real happy to have these back in stock. I unboxed these wands a few weeks ago, quickly sold out of them, and then went on vacation and didn't order anymore. But I've got five of them in stock right now. This is it's a metal core silicone wrapped wand. This is an adjustable wand. It screws together kind of like a pool cue might. This is the small size, and compared to a deck of cards, that's how big that is. Maybe something that you would put in your inner pocket. Yeah, I do too, Robert. I switched to this wand after using the same wand for about 20 years, Old Faithful. I still keep it in my bag, but this is the wand I use these days. Specifically in this form. And let me tell you, I really like opening the wand and screwing it together. I think it makes a nice presentation to get started with the session of magic. We like the wands, huh? Yeah, smells good too. So this is the J&L silicone wand, only 25 bucks. And hey, 10% off that through the next few days means it's only $22.50. My shipping's $5.99. It's free if you order over $59.99. And I hope you'll pardon some light commercial information as we continue. So yeah, that's the J&L Magic Wand. The first thing you saw, was it the first thing I did? Is the Brent Braun FPS wallet. Maybe we'll do a little rubber band magic. Let me get this set up back again. So this is the device that I use to carry my Sharpie markers in. Although I introduce it as my variable tension gripper holder. I keep it inside here with my rubber bands. Yeah. So I'll take the pen out. Usually I'll have someone hold this for a card trick coming up. I also do a trick called traveling cash with the Sharpie marker. I have a card signed that ends up in the wallet. Today we're just going to warm up a little sleight of hand with the variable tension gripper. And the way I warm up the sleight of hand is I do weird shapes. I do like simple designs. Here, let me do one. It's like origami, but with rubber bands. Here we go. That's the first one. It's an oval. It could be a circle or an oval. It's a slow start that moves to a grinding halt. Square. That's the triangle. That's the in. That's the out. That's the back and forth. That's the 5-fingered pentagram of doom. Doom. You know what that signifies? The doom. It signifies too much free time. No social life to speak of. Yes, sir. Oh, Claude, we don't talk about bunnies these days. Maybe we'll do an episode on how much we're going to miss Goshman sponges. Unsolicited testimonial. Thank you, Ira. So this is a helpful situation, and usually I'll do other rubber band magic before I bust out this Chris Kenner masterpiece. I'm just going to bust it out. Bang! It should look like it passes one through another. You break it to get it apart. Just don't leave it that way or it doesn't look like a trick. And then you make the rubber band vanish. But it would look like this. It fell down into the crack of nevermore. Oh, sorry, Sai. So this is the Brent Braun FPS wallet. I'm going to talk about a couple wallets here. This does a few things beyond the Sharpie marker production. It can also be used to introduce coins into your act secretly. You can use it as a load wallet to load like a folded card into. If you go look at the website, you'll get a look at some of the ideas. If you want to learn all about it, Brent Braun, we love Brent Braun over at J&B Magic. You can go research all of his stuff over there. Because that's how good of a businessman I am. I'll send you to another website to buy stuff. Man, Phoenix, you're going to the pool? I want to do that. Have fun, man. Maybe I'll see you on the Discord later. Hey, well, I'm talking about coin purses. I'm talking about this one. briefly that I just introduced to the shop. This is the TCC Coin Purse 3.0. And I fell in love with this thing immediately. I saw Ryan Bliss had his keto box in this thing. Can I put the keto box in here? Recently moving my if you have an Akita box, that's a tight fit. You might have had version 1. He also might have had a different Akita box. I'm just carrying coins in there. So, and it fits 4 silver dollars perfectly. This is the TCC coin purse, and it's nothing more than that. Now, I'll tell you my interest in getting this, and I've been using the Goshman purses for the longest time, but I really wanted something that I could do the kick move with, which is where you apparently pick up a coin, but secretly kick it under the purse. So I just kicked that coin under there when I was pretending to pick it up. This is really why I wanted this purse, a little bit heavier, the clasp, and also note that it stays open very well if you need to do such a routine, and sometimes I do. So I'm using them, I'm carrying them, and this is the TCC Coin Purse 3.0. Kind of plowing through things here because, you know, I got a list of things to get through. Let me take a moment and gaze at the, you going to leave us now? Here, let me help you. Gaze at the chat. Sorry you didn't see me in Tampa as well. I'm eyeballing Orlando. I'm hoping to get back to the land of Florida sooner than later. I'll talk about that more when I'm sure that I'll be there. Cookie does magic greetings. Salutations. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Let me poke over here and just mention again, if you're coming in late, you know, do I know how it's improved? I don't. This is my introduction to the purse. I'll tell you what, my buddy Jimmy Talks a Lot said, "Hey, Doug, have you seen the TCC coin purses?" And I said, no. And he says, well, you got to see them. They're great. And I trust Jimmy because he's super picky. I'm dropping props. So yeah, I ordered some of these and he's right. They're great. I will continue to have these in stock at the shop as we create the illusion of clumsiness. Hey, let's continue to talk about just a couple more TCC things. This is their Packet Wallet 2.0. And I don't know if this is a marketing scheme, the 2.0 or whatever, but when I talk about Packet Wallets in my everyday carry, this is the one that I'm carrying these days. This is a TCC Packet Wallet. I carry Plastic Surgery and Capitulating Queens. This is a pleather, so it's a simulacrum of leather. The flaps are diagonally cut, kind of rounded. It's a great packet wallet. They're about $5. That's what that is. And then this is their Z Fold wallet, which is a double. This could be two things. It could be a switching wallet. So this is a Z Fold, right? So it could open this way and then secretly switch the contents this way. Or it could just hold several packet tricks as well. So it works either way. This material is an upgrade from the packet wallet material. I think they advertise it as cowhide. And let me answer this question. Whatever happened to Jimmy? Well, he's in San Antonio, and I spoke with him yesterday. And was it yesterday or the day before? And, you know, he's been doing his thing, but he's itching to get back to New Orleans, and we're not going to be surprised when he shows up here maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month. But Jimmy's doing all right, and I expect to have him in this universe, you know, sometime in the near future. You know, he's in Texas in the summer, and it's time to do other things because it gets hot there. Pin through bill or key through bill? What's the daddy-o? I've never done the key through the bill. That seems like a good option. I love to pin through anything for that kind of effect. So that's what I offer over at theconjure.com. Let's speak about conjure.com one more time, and then we'll do another giveaway of the Lonnie Chevry DVD set. Let's go back over here so you guys can get a glimpse at my jam. Did we close it? We probably closed it. Here, we'll go back to the accessory page. Boom. So I also offer like the rubber bands we were selling, we were using there. These are the Joe Rindfleisch rubber bands, the Legend Pack. And I would like to mention this site is not all about selling, while it does help, pay the web host and so on. There's a catalog of instructional videos here where you can learn how to do things. If you go to the classroom, you'll see there's easy card magic, intermediate cards. Let's go look at the coin magic section. 10 ways to conceal a coin, teleport coins, 3 lumps. There's some good stuff on this page. Daryl's body coins. PDQ coins across. Introductory lessons for the beginner to novice student, and even some tidbits for the advanced practitioner, although I do keep most of that stuff behind a paywall. And the members of the channel will find dozens of tutorials beyond the novice, intermediate things that I teach on YouTube. And along the way, you get to support our endeavor by becoming a channel member, and we thank you for that always. So, as mentioned, we're doing 10% off through Sunday, and I'm giving you free gifts. What am I giving you? Well, let me talk about this. A few months ago, I made an effort to sell some more beginners items at a Shopify store. Many of you were around, and let me say hi. Hi to Ed, and see you later, man. Hello and goodbye. So I had some beginners items, and these are quality things, but to make a long story short, this endeavor will not, it's closed. So I'm only offering retail magic at conjure.com, and moving forward, I only want to sell the things that I use. And quite frankly, I don't use the mummy. I don't use the time machine. I don't use a hot rod anymore, and I don't use the zigzag card. I was trying to carry some good beginners items and have a run at selling a little more on that level. Turns out that's not happening. So we're going to give the stock of this that I have left away. I got about 2 or 3 dozen pieces, and the people that ordered this week are going to get things in their box. If you do place an order and you saw something you like that you would like to have in your shipment, just leave me a note and I'll make sure you get the thing you want as supplies last. Thank you for that compliment, Farley. And on that note, we always say thanks to the giants whose shoulders we stand, the David Roths, the Micah Mars, the Chris Kenners, the Dean Dills, and Homer Lee Wags. Without those guys, that routine doesn't exist. Frank, you mixing it up with the screen names. Magic and Mayhem. I like it. I like it. All right, guys, let's get this other giveaway going. Let's take a look at this trick first, though. Look, we're going to look at this trick. Funneled. Tell you this. I was in Dallas, and Lonnie talked about this trick. He said, Doug, have you seen my trick funneled? And I said, no. He goes, oh, it's a good one. So we're going to look at it. Here's funneled. Bling.
Hi, I'd like to show you something here using...
This is unique.
Using this funnel, just like yours, right? Take a look at that funnel. Take a good look at it. And along with that funnel, I'm also going to use some coins. As a matter of fact, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 silver dollars. Now, before I do anything with these 4 silver coins and this funnel, I'm going to take one of the coins and put that coin in my hand right here. I'll set that funnel right over that one coin. Now watch as I drop these 3 coins into the funnel, and I'll just shake the funnel. Did you hear that? One of those coins, one of those silver dollars fell through. It fell through. That's true. Now before I do anything else, I'll put these 2 coins back on the table. These 2 coins I'll put back in my hand. I'll put the funnel over those 2, and I'll drop these 2 coins back into the funnel. All I do is shake the funnel. Did you hear that? Another one of those coins, another one of those silver dollars fell through. They're going through there. Yeah, I know. You see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 silver coins and this funnel. Now my hands are empty. And I'm showing you that because I'll take out that last coin, that 4th coin. I'll grab that coin like this. I'll squeeze the coin and drop it. When I do, it falls right through the top of the funnel and lands there with the
Love
other
that
three.
finish. The funnel. Look, this is a plot that's underdeveloped, if developed at all. The only thing that I recall along these lines is David Roth's routine. I think he called it the funnel, which is a different effect. I got to see a wonderful channel member do it in Discord the other night. Arturo, thank you for sharing all that great coin magic. Anyway, that is the funnel. It's the second effect on the Journey DVD. And hey, we're going to do a live giveaway right now for the viewers that have stuck it out. And again, it's for the 3-pack, the clean through, clear through, the spritz change, and the Journey, which has both pieces. And again, we thank Lonnie Chevry for allowing us to make this happen. Let me get the what is it? The giveaway tool on screen. Boink, there's that. And oh, I got to go there. Open our broadcast. And the text today, again, Dan Johnson's continuing to support our efforts. Thank you, brother Dan. Greatly appreciate you, man. I still want some barbecue, though. Okay. We're going to do Lonnie, capital L, Lonnie. I think it's what we did last week. So that's going to be the words. And you're going to want to start typing Lonnie into the chat now. Let me address Frank was asking if he missed the pin unboxing. No, I've got a few things that I haven't unboxed. We're going to wrap up this stream with a look at some of the newer things that I haven't offered. I've got the Haunted Key. I've got some TCC rings. The Ring and Rope from TCC, Ring and Rope 2.0. It's 2.0. Everything's surpassed version 1. We're now in the second phase of Magic Evolvement. And then this is the thing Frank wants to see, the Real Sharp ITR. I want to see this myself because this one's mine and I haven't opened yet. And I've been waiting a week to do so. I'm going to collect names until my clock says 4:28. That means you only got about 30 seconds left to get your name in there. Never going to get a winner and get it in the mail. Hey, Dylan Young, I saw your comment. You didn't get your prize. Send me an email. Remind me what you should have got. It's likely I sent you an envelope full of gaffed trickery that just was not happy in the postal service. Oops. Let's go back. My mistake. Boop. So I see you, Dylan. Send me an email. Hey, let's go ahead and draw for this DVD trio. Got some good people in here. I like these names flashing by. Who's going to get it? Dr. Bob. I believe that's a new winner, unless you changed your screen name like Frank did. Hey, Dr. Bob, here's the skit. Like anytime you win something, you send me an email. Drop your screen name, your YouTube screen name in that email. I'll need a mailing address. And yeah, we'll get you this wonderful Lonnie Chevry trio. Maybe I'll throw a little bonus in there. Some of the things that I offer from the store that I could put in a media mail package. Everyone congratulates Bob. Bob? All right, so what do I got left? I got just a few more things to look at. These are items that I've enjoyed and have fun with. First of all, I want to point your direction towards the silicone ear. This is an Alan Wong product that I've had in my pockets for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 months now. It's not an everyday carry, but if I'm going out to a place where I want to have a little extra fun, I put this in my pocket. Now, there's no instructions with this. It's simply a silicone ear. So you can produce a coin from a kid's ear, and then you can go to the kid's ear, and there's their ear. You could maybe do this. Instead of pulling the coin from the ear, you could pull the ear from the coin. So you could say, there's the coin, and I pull the ear from the coin. You want them, I have them. I don't need to say anything more about the silicone ear, do I? Come on now. Or maybe you don't want them, but I do, so I have them. It's a good one, man. Just having it in your pocket makes you feel better. You can use it as stress relief too. I guess I don't want to expose the gaff on the linking rings, but these are the TCC version. of the small linking rings. So this is a chromed 4-inch band. I usually handle the bigger sets, but this is kind of what this might look like. I'm going to practice good magic and practice before I do anything more with these, but we have these now, and for $15, this isn't a reasonable beginner's offering for a set of linking rings, and the rings themselves have possibilities beyond the linking ring routine. For example, if you're doing ring and rope. And for the longest time, don't think I haven't thought about it, Farley, the fake nose. Maybe. Let's take it one body part at a time. So here's the deal with this. I got a gift from Kindred Spirit Ron Walkner. He sent me some magic things to give away. And when I got this, I said, Ron, I'm keeping this one. And it's this. This is the TCC. It's metal alloy. I think it's an aluminum-based ring. This 6 inches in diameter. There's no gimmick. It's just a perfect ring, in particular to do ring and rope material with. They include a piece of ribbon, quite serviceable for the ring and rope penetrations, and a wonderful tutorial that teaches you basic handling of ring and rope magic, and some of the things that you can do with a ribbon are not possible with what I do with a rope. Now, full disclosure, I bought this to use, or I'm using this. I didn't have to buy it because Ron did. I'm using this with the Bruce Allen routine, the ring and rope routine that David Williamson advocates. And if you do that routine, you'll love this ring. And if you just want to get into ring and rope magic, you could consider this as well. It's not cheap, but it's like perfect. So if you want something perfect for that kind of thing, I have that for you. Yeah, some people swear by the small set. And if you have a small hands, you'll love it. And it will not improve your hearing. All right, this is new for me. Old trick. I used to do this years ago. Here's where I did it, in the French Quarter, when I did magic a lot, in particular in my shop. We had a lot of people looking for esoteric magic, and this certainly fits the bill on that. This is the Haunted Key, and I was just watching the wonderful tutorial for this. This is a re-release of a classic. Whoops, don't flash that gun. We'll go watch the tutorial. This is Murphy's Magic Haunted Key. And it is just as it seems. It's a key. It's an old skeleton key. And this is used, I would use this to accentuate a magic moment. So maybe not, let's see if I can get a close-up on this. Maybe not make this the highlight of the effect, but make it just accentuate the effect. And what we want it to do here is turn over in the hand on its own. Let me just turn the key here. There we go. Of course, that works with thread. That works by strings, magnets, and sticky stuff. Truth be told, thank you, Claude. I'm glad you like yours. I haven't used one of these since I had the shop in the French Quarter for about 20 years. I'm thinking that it could be used. I'm doing it horribly. I'm thinking it could be used in conjunction with the next item that we're going to look at. I'll go practice that and bring this back out next week. And here it is, Frank. The real sharp gimmick. Uday Jadagar. Weird comment. This might not. We're not gonna get into controversy. So this, it's a beautiful haunted key. I wish I did the effect because, I don't do it justice today. But imagine this in a setting where you're asking people to believe in magic. You could probably make that thing. In fact, I know you can, because one of the tour guides in the area, we have ghost tours in New Orleans, and one of the tour guides would make people scream with that trick. You tell someone the apartment is haunted. Hey, this apartment was haunted and people are killed here. And then you bring the haunted key out and bring it near the door, and the key turns over on its own. And you're not a magician, right? You're just a tour guide. So you haven't told your audience you're a magician. They just think ghosts are real. If you want to go beyond using ungimmicked objects to create animations, this is probably what you want to look for. This is an ITR, which in the biz is known as an invisible thread reel. Generally, when magicians make things move, they use string, and this is an item that allows for that. I have handled one of these many moons ago, but I did not use this item. I plan to use this item, and I'll give you a brief tip how shortly. There's your gimmick on top. That's a ball of wax. Now, what you might not see is that ball of wax, which I'll pin on my table. There it is right there. Let's zoom in a little more. Can you see the ball of wax? It is connected to a string, a piece of Kevlar, naked to the invisible eye. Naked to the invisible eye, which is a small joke, rarely laughed at. And this will reel. Let's watch it as it reels back in to the cap of the pin. So this is a reel for invisible thread built into the cap of a pin. Now, for starters, maybe I want to animate the pin. I'm just going to make this up as I go. So I'm clipping the ball of wax, and now maybe I could just raise my hands to animate the pin. Now, I don't think that I would use this prop for this effect, but if you want to do a trick where it looks like you bring a pin to life, and I'm doing it for the first time I've ever done it, that's what that would look like. Let go of the pen, of the boom. Now, I guess you would want to have this thing in a pocket. Do I have the foresight to wear a pocket? Let's see. So that's probably where you want to have it, right? And then you can take this piece and stick it over here. So now what I have is a tightrope. There it is, between me and wherever I've stuck that. And a classic effect, and not one that I do, because really, honestly, when you float things on string, in my opinion, it always looks like it's floating on string. But a classic effect is the levitating bill. I guess I need some tension here. So that looks like it's floating. And first timer here. I guess you could also just hang it like this. But this would probably make it look exactly like it's hanging. I missed the line. Oh, I need to keep the tension on the thread. You need to keep the tension on the thread. Well, because I held my palm up. All right, let's zap back in here. What I'm going to do now is reach towards the ball of wax. It's right here now. And we'll let it just unravel. That worked fine. You drop it, you pluck it off, and it goes right back, boom, where it started. Now, the trick that I want to do with this, and Frank knows, is I'll say it, but I'll not talk more about it, the Gaten Bloom standing card. So the goal here will be to have this ball of wax attached to the card box. The pen will probably be in my lap. The card box goes on the table. And now hopefully we can get into the standing card routine. Again, unpracticed. But yeah, that seems like that's going to work fine. Okay then. So that's the initial unboxing review. It is Kevlar thread. It's an ITR built into a Sharpie. I did look at the tutorial for this. It's brief, but it does show you how to take it apart. If the thread breaks, it goes back to, and how to fix it, and a couple of effects that you can do with it. And yeah, I think as far as our ITRs go, this is one that might be worth your attention. But this one's mine. I have a couple more for Kindred Spirits available at conjure.com. And I think that's all I have on the list to talk about today. That doesn't mean we have to be done talking. That just means that I am completing my curriculum. What's the cost on that thing? Let's go take a look, shall we? Nope. I think it's $30, but I'm not sure. If you have any questions, comments, constructive criticism, or anything of the like, this is the time that you want to talk about it. David's on the page. He's looking $29.95. I've only got a couple of them because, quite frankly, I can't afford to stock hundreds of everything. But maybe everyone will buy stuff and I'll double up on the order next time and we'll have some more. What's that, page 2? All right, I've seen all this. No need for me to peruse the catalog ad nauseum. You guys can do that after the stream. Buddy. Ribs and cheese-filled sausages. Yum. Everyone will be at Dan's this weekend. DM me for the address. We'll do like a kegger. You can BYB, you know, your own things, and we'll all have some sausage and ribs at Dan's place. They have replacement reels. So I think the replacement thread spools are $10, I think. So it is Kevlar thread, and the fact that I didn't just break it should speak pretty high volumes about the sturdiness of it, because I didn't know what I was doing. That said, a Kevlar thread is going to be a little more visible than your standard thread. We'll watch it wind up here. You can also adjust the tension. So if it's not reeling as quickly as you'd like, you can tighten it or loosen it as well. Gary, I was just thinking about how I haven't spent nearly enough time with the Rubenstein book. You'll notice it's worked its way to the top of the shelf. And beyond the wraps vanish, which is the thing I most wanted to learn the most, and that is expertly taught. That's as far as I've got. Mainly this, because I've been on the road so much, I haven't been sitting at home studying. And when I think about books that I want to take on the road with me, this 20-pound behemoth isn't cutting the most mustard. So, yeah. Claude, the rubber bands these are Joe Rindfleisch's Legend Rainbow Pack. So this is a variety of colors. You can buy these in individual colors if you so choose, but you'll have to do that through another Magic dealer. And hey, I'm fine with that, but no free gifts if you do that. No 10% off. All right. It seems like we have, yeah, it's kind of like that, but kind of not. It's its own thing. All right. I think we've done all we need to do today, except this. I thank the Kindred Spirits for your time, your attention, your energy. Thanks again to Dan for supporting the shipping charges, and congratulations to the winners today for the Lonnie Chevry DVDs. And again, thanks to Lonnie for supporting the channel that way. It's going to be a wrap for now, and we'll be back next Wednesday. I'll put together something fun for everyone to look at. And again, thanks for tuning in. Double thanks to the Facebook viewers. We'll see you next week, and ciao for now, y'all. Peace.